Greetings everyone and welcome back to Expedition Viking. I have a fresh cup of tea. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't ask, it's just the way I live. And we are going to start the day, or continue the day, as the case may be for me, by heading down to the forest clearing. It's been a little while. We could drop off in the plains, but honestly there's no particular need for us to do that. I think what we need to do is head down here. Now before we do though, let's just have a quick gander at any we can spend. We've got 12 skill points. I don't think there's going to be anything here that I can spend it on. How are we currently equipped? We've got the keen, light, broad axe. We've got basically swords. A sword and a knife. That's interesting. A single-edged sword. Maybe I should go for a shield. I don't believe I've actually got the skill though to equip to learn shields. I could, however, learn swords and increase my sword damage. It's not exactly the best thing for this particular character though, I don't think. Interrupt is amazing. Stun is, I mean, it's alright. Dual wielding. Add a greater percentage of your offhand weapons damage and gain abilities that utilize both weapons. Only knives and axes can be wielded in your offhand, so that might not be a bad one to go for. We've got one in knife. That might not be bad at all, because we can do some pretty nasty things with knives. It was destined, truly, Roskova. It was. We both enjoy stabbing people in the kidneys. It's wonderful. Love. But we could also go for Galder. Perhaps, yeah, we could increase this. Baldur's Favor. All Norse allies get the effects centered, which would be quite nice. Physical resistance is 100%. Alternatively, I could pick up healing, so we'd be able to restore even more hit points. Ooh, Leadership rank 3. Inspire. Restores the target's attack action for this turn if they've already spent it. Ooh, that is interesting. That seems like a particularly interesting one for us. We could get Taunt. Taunt is a useful skill, to be fair, and Witchcraft as well, quite useful. But actually, I'm thinking we may go for leadership. Yeah. Resistance increased by 10. Increased by 15. Plus maneuvering. That added maneuvering. Gives all allies 1 more hex of movement for that turn, even if they've spent all of their actions. Yeah, we're going to grab this. The next point will get resistance up to 20. And finally, leadership rank 5. Ruse. Make all enemies within a 2 hex radius of the target hex attempt to leave that area unless they are already engaged in melee. So we basically give them a bit of a fright. It's like, oh no, they're throwing something in here, and they scarper. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. Do we have anything we particularly need here? Don't think so. No. Healing wouldn't be too bad, but you've only got 9 skill points to use, so we're not going to be going for that. No. In terms of utility skills, you've already got cooking as high as it needs to be. Preserving might not be a bad one. It certainly is a possible option for you. We don't bring you out too much, though, do we? Strider plus 1 movement in combat. No, not as useful to us. Flanking damage multiplier, backstabber. There are a couple of ones that are, generally speaking, really, really useful. Whoever you are. For example, Opportunist gives you... attacks of opportunity will also apply stunned status effect to the target. That is quite nice. Nimble reduces the movement penalty of armor. For example, what kind of armor are you wearing? Yeah, we could actually give you Nimble. Cost 9. Sure, we'll grab that. You've got 97 to spend. Why did I not check this before? Please someone explain to me why. Why is this a thing that I have not done? You've currently got a winged spear. Sure, we'll take your spears up to the full level. Why not, eh? Okay then. Anticipate opening. That's a solid one to have for everyone, more or less. But since you have got a spear, I'm also going to give you... No, I'm not going to give you that just yet. We'll hold off on that one. Snaring. Solid one. Taunt. Super solid one. That is such a useful ability, especially on someone who is generally a ranged attacker, because we can really lure people through thick areas of enemies to their doom. I don't think we specifically need to do this. Actually, heavy sleep is always a good one to have. And we'll give you a little bit of extra hunting, perhaps. Sure, we'll get you a little bit more. Alright, we've got to spend a little tiny bit more yet. Thick skin, physical resistance would be good. No, Strider is one I would really like, and there we go. Very good. Steady hands, interrupt attacks, have a 100% hit chance. Also super good. Keen Eye is basically like having just extra dex. It's really, really quite nice. Sharpshooter also. You've already got walk your shots. Point blank. Sure, we'll drop 9 on that. Now we're at the point where I can spend 18 to get you rank 4 in bow. This is going to give you... Your bow accuracy and base damage are increased from 30 to 40. But you can use a fire arrow. Deals normal range damage, but also sets the target hex on fire, applying the status effect Burning. Minus 20 to 30 hit points per turn to anyone in the hex. Can also target flammable objects such as haystacks. Yes, please. That is an automatic, obvious yes. That leaves you with 7 points. I think we can find something for 7 points. Steady hands. Maybe on that one. We'll have a look around the others. Evade. It's quite a solid one. Yeah, we'll go with Evade. Roskva. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at you. How are you doing, generally speaking? You've got enough at this point to start rising things like Sling or your shield even further. That would increase your accuracy overall with your Sling, but you don't tend to get to use your Sling too much. Anticipate Opening might be a good one. Maybe. Well, Protect raises the damage reduction of any adjacent friendly target to the match the user's damage reduction. What is your damage reduction? 26 and 33. Quite a lot of our other characters have got very high damage reduction. In fact, you've got one of the lowest ones, so it's not as useful for you. Wicked War. Let's have a look at Witchcraft. What can we do there? Witchcraft rank 4 converts 4 herbs into medicine. Talon has a 50% chance to inflict Panicked. Very nice. Characters will behave erratically. 25% chance to inflict Frightened. Perception -1 and Sense -1. And 25% chance to inflict Terrified. Oh, I really would like that quite a lot, actually. I might be saving your points looking at this. It might make more sense for me to save your points, given everything else. That being said... Strider grants +1 movement in combat. Yeah, it costs a bit too much for us. Quick Feet. No, we don't need that one. Nimble. Are you actually wearing any armor that is reducing your movement? No, so we don't need that yet. Keen Eye. I mean, that's a pretty amazing one. Yeah, we're going to grab Keen Eye. And at 3, I don't think there's much we can do. 13. Oh my lord. I really had no idea that we were going to have so much that we could do here, but wow. Oh, you're so close. So close to these amazing ones. I'm going to hold off for you. You're a main bruiser. So for you to just build up for that, I think that's going to be much better for us. The only exception might be if there's something here that would be particularly useful. But I really don't think there's going to be. I mean, Hardened plus those hit points is pretty nice. Relentless grants 5% chance to get 1 extra attack action when using normal attacks. How often do I do that? I tend to go for much more beefy attacks if I can. 14 favored grants 3 percentage point critical chance for all attacks. What is your critical? Well, that would take you up to 9% chance of a critical. That's nothing to sniff at. No, I think we're going to wait on you. You would be especially dangerous if I just let you save up for that. Likewise with Kettle. I think Kettle would benefit enormously from being able to get fire arrows. 6 skill points for you. Well, let's have a look. I think we might save up for you as well, honestly. That being... No, we'd need 12 for your sling, so we'll hang on to those. Right then, Nefja. Yeah, 15 to get your spear up. I really would like to take Nefja's spear up to the next level. That's going to be a big thing for her. An awfully big thing. There's no point in giving you damage reduction. Well, that being said, your damage reduction is quite good. That seems like an opportunity thing. If we get a chance to upgrade someone with that, we should. If we've got nothing better to spend it on, I guess. But is there always going to be something better to spend it on? That's the tricky question, really. No, I think you'll be holding on to them as well. You've got enough to start upgrading your spear even further. In fact, the next spear upgrade for Sarah is Distract. Neutralize the attack of opportunity of an enemy who is exactly 2 hexes away. It's a free action as well. That's pretty bloody important when you think about it. You should be able to upgrade Axe. Oh no, Axe requires 15. As does Daneaxe. Do you need anything over here? Dual wielding. Could upgrade that to offhand weapon damage increased to 80%. Activates parrying. Base DR is doubled. Character gains a free counterattack until the next turn. Ooh. Now that does sound quite nice. Yes, absolutely on that one. And you two... Well, you've got a decent amount, but you basically are crafters, so there's not particularly much point in leveling anything up that you can do for now. I mean, I could get Tinker. I'm not sure. Unlocks the ability to build new traps and throwable consumables. No, I don't think that's necessarily the best thing for us. We'll just wait on that. Okay, there we go. We've taken care of all of the leveling up. Probably the last several episodes, because I'm a derp and didn't do it before. I don't think it would have made much of a difference to the wolves, though. So we don't need to worry. Right. Ivy, you're coming along. Nefja, you're obviously coming along. Roskva, you're coming too. Gunnar, and who else should we take? Should we bring Kettle so we're more range focused? No. Zlifir, you're coming with us. There we are. That'll do, I think. Okay, let us begin. Oh, it's been a long while coming here, hasn't it? Oh my goodness. I mean, not so long in game, I guess. Just very long in real life. Ah. Right, now then, to find out. If we get to the end of this quest line and Nefja's sister still perishes, it's going to feel like a hammer blow to my heart. Seek the cure in the forest home of the insular Birag clan southeast of Perth. Right, well, let's have a look. Ooh, what on earth is that? That is... Loot container, character, beast. Missing! I... Gathered by... Alright. Very well. Accept. Some herbs. Some more herbs. Alright. Okay, we've got... They are, in fact, hostile to me. Okay, well, that's not great. Where are we right now? Go up that way or go along this way? If they're hostile to me already, that's a little bit worrisome. Let's move up through this area if we can. Can we move across there, maybe? Continue moving up. Got a little area to go to. Let's scout around a little bit first. The more information we can gather about our situation, the better things will be ultimately. It actually looks like we're kind of hemmed in, really. Despite the fact that there are these areas, it does, in fact, look like we can't... Yeah, okay. Nefja holds up a hand and stops the herd. Wait. That must be their camp up ahead. Listen, we're only here because of me. I don't want to put you all at risk for this. I'll try to sneak in and find the cure without alerting anyone. If I'm careful enough, we can avoid a fight. That's actually a pretty good suggestion. Sounds complicated. Let's just beat these people and take what we came for. Too risky. We'll approach in the open and see if they listen to reason. No, I don't think that's going to happen. So it's either one of these. Either we go in straight up ready for a fight, or Nefja goes in... but I'm a little worried that Nefja, if something does go awry, that she'll be stuck in the middle of it. Still, she is a really good scout, so if anyone could... All right, Nefja. Sounds like a plan. Aggressive followers have lost morale. Honourable followers have lost morale. Oh, that's fine. Seek the cure in the forest, home of the insular Macbria clan, southeast of Perth. Optional. Steal the cure without being detected. Okay. Can I move around? Let's see. So, whilst the rest of the herd are waiting nearby, they should be able to help. By the looks of it, they've moved into position ready to engage if we need them to. Now, I guess this is simply a case of if we are within these rings, then they discover us. So, actually looks like it's probably going to be fairly easy. That being said, the moment we get close, they're going to start changing their routes, aren't they? Those scallywags. I know it. I know it. I sense it in my bones. Let's not mess with the childer. No need. Alright, you're on a bit of a wander. Okay. Let's have an observe. So you walk back and forth. Right. And you are also mobile. So we'd be able to get up there. There's nowhere over there for me to go. Might have to follow. No. You break. We'd be able to get in, grab this, maybe sneak over there and possibly loot something else of use. It does seem to be a fairly wide opening there, though. How many people were there? These children, or they... Oh, they might actually be adults. No, they look like children. Fair enough. See, these are the things. We don't want to just show up and butcher the clan. It's, the fact that they don't like outsiders doesn't mean we should just engage them straight away. You know, quite a lot of clans didn't really want to be bothered by anyone from the outside world. All right, let's see what we can do. Chop, chop. Down we go. What do we got? Take all and move. Okay, looks like we are actually trapped on this side. We didn't have enough time. I was half expecting it to be some sort of skill test, but okay, not too bad so far. Let's grab these herbs. Doesn't look like there's anything else up there. Right, we've got to wait for you to wander back through. Honestly, this is a pretty good situation for us, actually. I like it. Could I get up there? I guess I could. I'm not sure I would want to be up there, though. Alright. Let's watch as you wander past. It's fine. And then you can just wander back. I mean, honestly, the game does seem to go out of its way to try and make sure that you've got non-violent options if you want them. I do appreciate that. I thought for a second there your pathfinder was about to get us discovered. Whew. Okay. Nefja looks quite relieved to be back amongst her friends. Made it! Ivy, that was just like watching Granny. This must be it. Oh, Odin, Thor, Freya, and Balder, please let this work. We'll get us back to Skjern as soon as possible. It'll work, I'm sure of it. Shouldn't get your hopes up. No, we'll get it back as soon as possible. Nefja leans in and gives you a sisterly kiss on the cheek. You're the best. Thank you for doing this for us. No matter what happens to Aethir, I'm so grateful for what you've done. Well, there we go. That was actually fantastic. We didn't have to kill a relatively innocent clan. I mean, you know, if they engaged us when we just walked up trying to talk to them. But again, there's plenty of like insular tribes that are like, yeah, no, outsiders are just dangerous. All they do is bring chaos and destruction and badness to us. Right, so we got to get that back to Skjern. On the way, we could check out Mac Domhnall's farm. Yeah, I think that's probably wise. How long until sunset? Quite a while, actually. Okay, we're going to start getting fatigued there. Alright, I think we can make this happen. Sure, we'll get over there and then we'll head up to the farm. That being said, we could also just have 11 hours here, I suppose, on the way. Low security, though. Bad shelter, very high security. No, we're going to head over here. We're going to go for the longer route. I think that will help us out a little bit better. We've gone hungry. Oh no. Entering new area. Do you want to leave the campaign map? Yes. Yes, we do. We must feed ourselves, primarily. Be careful to avoid attacks of opportunity during combat. Moving out of a hex adjacent stuff and things and stuff. Very well. Sarah, could you help with, well, hunting, I guess? Oh, well, it's going to be quite a lot of meat spoiling, I suppose. Could you, do we need the witchcraft? We've got a lot of medicine. What I would prefer is preserving for tonight. Let's try and take care of that. Scouting is good. Could we get any more hunting? Food. How much game there is in this area. More game means more meat for your hunters to bring back to camp. Oh, we'll continue to drop down hunters. Well, it's barely affecting anything, though, unfortunately. Our scouting is a little bit off. Is it? Hunting, scouting, preserving, guarding. Oh, the guarding shift. Right. If we guard there, I guess we could have you... You're not a particularly amazing guard, but you can totally guard there. And we've got 95 across the board. You can help us preserve. There we go. And... Ivy, can you preserve at all? You can't. Rats. We can preserve. There we go. Doesn't really make much of a difference, honestly. So that's fine. Go ahead and make camp. Okay. Nothing of interest. That's fine. 24 rations and 10 meat. Well done. It's actually pretty solid work. Now, where are we off to next? Oh, got some wood, no doubt. There we are. A little more as well. Some meat. Not bad. Okay, sunset will be around here. That's fine. We're okay with getting through the night. It seems more fitting for a clandestine meeting, anyway. Ivy, you're coming with Slifir, Gunnar, Nefja, Roskva. Should we bring cattle? No, not for now. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Sustaining injuries does not put a herdman out of action, but they will incur penalties in and out of combat. Indeed, they will. Okay. Right, let's have a quick look at the map. Doesn't look like a very big map, this one. Right, let's have a scout around. Okay, well, let's bring up the quest before we do anything too crazy. The Pictish king, Constantine, didn't exactly welcome with open arms. Travel to the farm where Conor MacTaig has made camp. Optional, spare Caltrum Mac Merchalog, Olaig, rather, if you encounter him. Okay. Well, let's have a look. I'm not seeing you so far. Okay, halt! We're here to meet Conor MacTaig. Tydic. Sentry subjects you to a quick, scrutinous look. Who among you is Skaki? Nefja struggles to contain his surprise. Skaki? That Skaki? Didn't that girl say Conor was heading out to meet some Norsemen? Gunnar steps forward. I am Skaki. Oh, well done, Gunnar. Gunnar gets the same visual treatment as you. The other sentry mutters something. Then the first nods. Aye, you fit the description. But we were headed east to meet you on the coast. The plans changed. There is safety in the unexpected. True enough. All right, you may enter. The king is staying in the largest of the houses. Well done, Gunnar. That's right. Just be confident. Okay. Perfect. We have entry. No one suspects a thing. Now... Okay, I believe you're the one that we need to leave along. Actually, we're going to track this one. Yes, you are. No, you're not. I lie. Ah, there you are. Okay. Well. Should we spare him? Should we go and talk to him? We have to enter there. It looks like we can tax these people. I think I shall. Pardon me. I tell you, that lass really gets something, or rather, I didn't catch it. The red hair, the whole innocent thing, it's too much. She's well-bred, my lord. Poison. I think I might have my way with it. My lord. Dear me. Poison. Skill point over there. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind me just helping myself to your skills. There we are. And we've also got something down here, too. Grab you. Ooh, hardened leather, tripwire, gripped flax string. Very well. I will take all of these herbs. There we go. Lennon MacDomnall. Who are you exactly? I don't recall. Can we find a log or something? No, not easily. Okay, well actually, let's have a look at this. The remains of a pig fester on the rock slab. Don't mind me. Just totally taxing. Part of the agreement of Earth's meeting was that I get to tax all of your barrels. There we go. And there we are. Okay. Right. Doesn't look like I can interact with you, which is fine, but I can interact with you. So let's have a look at you. You lied to those men. Excuse me. You told them that other Viking sent you. The one they met a few days ago. Well, if we say this, we confess. We say that he did. But they're confident enough. I don't think pretending anything is going to help us here. We'll just be like, yeah, we did. That Viking stayed here too. And I had plenty of time to look at all his people while they ate my food and drank my ale. You weren't there. What's it going to cost me to make you keep your mouth, keep that to yourself? I don't want your money, blasted Vikings. You think you can just... He seems to remember himself and climbs up. They're here to kill him, right? Can't imagine your sort would turn up for anything less than murder for hire. You lot sent by Constantine? I'm not going to give him that kind of information. What's it to you? Good man, that. Good king. Better than Connell, that's for sure. I wish you success. Don't get me wrong. You'll only succeed in getting yourselves killed. But I'll be happy if you prove me wrong. These swine have stayed for almost a fortnight. On second thought, that comparison's unkind to the porcine species. Swine give us pork. All these sorry lot have done is drink all my ale. Why do you think we'll be killed? Well, that'll be useful. Maybe we can get to poison it. I want to use this one first, though. Maybe there's a trap. That's Connell MacTydig in there. He's no fool. He'll see right through you. If his men don't kill you, you'll kill him. But it'll make a racket. By the time you come out here, everyone will be ready for you. Did you say you've been serving these ale to these men? You shoot you a suspicious look. Aye. And by choice, mind you. They've been robbing me blind since they came here. Oh, it's not robbery, of course, Connell being king and such. But the end result is all my ale's gone, and now my own family's going hungry. They happen to be in possession of poison that I just taxed from someone. Well, your problem will be very shortly be solved. Possession of some poison. Farmer ducks his neck subconsciously and casts furtive glances around his homestead. Aye? If you were to slip some of this into a mug of ale and bring it to Connell, he'd very shortly cease to be a problem. He rubbed his chin, weighing the pros and cons of that little thought. Oh? Aye. There's two holes in your plan there. First problem is Connell's men moved all my barrels into their camp and posted 2 daubers watching him. For this to work, he'll need to distract them while I tamper with the ale. The second problem is if I serve poison to Connell MacTydig and you scaddle in the meantime, I'll be dead as soon as his men find him. I'll take care of that. Let me just be absolutely clear. You give me the poison, I serve it to Connell and his men. When he's dead, I give you the signal, and you kill everyone out here. That about the size of it? That's about the size of it. He says you up again. I must be out of my mind. But, I'll do it. Here's the poison. Wow, we had 5 poison. That's fantastic. Here, be careful. Look, smell, but do not touch. What I've handed you is arcane poison. He accepts the poison surreptitiously and tucks it away under his shirt. Good. Now you just need to find a way to distract those knobs watching the barrels. Okay. Well, I want you to be spared. I'm hoping that this is going to spare him. Alright, let's get up there. This is going to be interesting. Katan Ingen Marichalaig. A man and woman stand very close in front of a stack of barrels with ale. It takes no more than a split-second glance to see that these two people really want to have sex together. Ivy sidles up to you while you're well out of earshot of the lovebirds. I have an idea. I think I can get these guys to leave their posts. Bo, Ivy, you take the woman, I'll take the man. Finesse, hard, try to sneak up on them and kill them silently. Go ahead. Ivy walks up to the two lovebirds and carries on a brief conversation with them. Their voices are too low to pass their heavy dialects. Soon the two lovebirds shrug at each other and simply walk away. Ivy returns to the fold, clearly quite pleased with herself. See, this is fantastic. I brought her along because I figured, well, I need someone who knows the land. That's obvious. I brought Gunnar along just because I felt like bringing Gunnar along. Gunnar got us in. We might have had a much harder time even getting in here if we hadn't had him along, and I imagine that we would have had to have dealt with that if Ivy hadn't been here in a much more lethal way. What did you say to them? Oh, I know their clan. They've always been on good terms with ours. Well, I mean, we've never tried to kill each other, which is about as friendly as things get up north. I just asked nicely. The farmer walks... That's fantastic. Farmer walks casually towards the house where Colonel McTighe is staying, cracks the door open, then disappears inside. Roscoe clears her throat, a guilty expression on her face. You know, we could just leave now. We have nothing at stake. Nobody would ever know. No. I gave my word, Roscoe. Nefja lances Roscoe with a foul look. Can't. We made a deal with him. I am with Nefja on this one, Roscoe. As much as I appreciate the input, you know, keeping options open, but we said we'd take care of it. That could mean anything. If we leave now, that farmer is a dead man. As Nefja sighs conspicuously, a bored expression on his face. Why do we care what happens to this man? He's just some peasant. No. No. We're not going to be doing that. We are, in fact, going to be saving you and killing everyone else. Think of the loot, if nothing else. Alright. Hello! Can I... I would... Can I... I mean... I would like to... There is murdering to be done. There we go. Perfect. You absolutely must not be killed. Everyone else, however, death. First, Nefja, where are you? You're in a fairly good position there, actually. If I get you to charge, you're probably... you won't quite take them out, but that would be good. Sleafir, you're in a really good position, actually. Okay, what I want from you... Yeah, I want you to charge. Straight in. Go for it if you can. If you can get this... they'll almost be dead. Come on, don't block. Wow! Perfect. Absolute perfect. Marvellous. I'm very happy with that. Gunnar, you've got parry now, which I can activate. Where is that? I need to sort out your skill point. Oh my good lord. What? Your skill points are such a mess. Alright. Get in there. Charge in. Take him down. Very nice. If those had been criticals, they would have been glorious. But, okay. Now, Roskova, you could taunt them out, and Sleafir might even kill. First, let's see what we've got. We've got one archer. Only one archer left. Now, instead, what I would like from you is get over here. In fact, no, let's get you in front so that you can shield block a bit. I would like you to envenom Ivy's attacks.
Need a hand? Sorry for the trouble.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You're going to be a great help. Alright, the only one we can attack easily is you, but you will pretty much straight up kill. Alternatively, I could go for a quick shot. Take you out. Almost certainly going to have to work. There we are. Very nice. And then follow up with this attack, please. Got an attack of opportunity, but this is going to let me move around. Yep, well done. Perfect. What on earth is that? Someone's bow fell through the world. I don't approve of witchcraft. I do. Just bow witchcraft. I'm not sure about. Let's see. Physical resistance is up. Total damage resistance plus 25 would be solid. Could go up and around, and that might be a good place to go. In fact, we could get right in there. Only issue there. You would kind of be exposed if we did this, but go for it. Let's get in. Straight in, please. You're still going to be hit by that. That's a bit of a shame, but okay. Move in. Illuminated. Oh, that's not good. Not at all good. No, no, no. That's rather unfortunate, in fact. You've got this. You can now start moving out. So let's do that. Good. Moskva. Let's get you behind cover. You don't need to be out in the open, really. As for me... Can I actually hit anyone? Let's swap my weapons. Nope. If I move forward, maybe, but I would still be illuminated, which is not exactly what I want to see happen. No chance of hitting them. No chance of hitting him. It's not exactly good, but we're going to move forward. We're going to be a little bit more brave. Got a couple of enemies around here. None of them we can hit. I could drop an arrow on them. Now you might come out and actually straight up attack me. If I hit this medic, I can make that land. They're almost certainly going to spend their next turn trying to heal. It's the best I can do to give you guys a bit of protection. I had wished that we'd be able to sort that out a little bit better, but we'll see how this goes. Resist is stunned. Well done. Demoralized. I think we persisted it. Oh no. Gunnar got demoralized. Okay, let's see what you do. Flanked. Not great. Super not great, actually. Right. Let's hope that you guys get messed up on this one. In fact, you haven't got any ranged, so we're in a fairly powerful position here. Right, first, can you deal with them? Try, I guess. I could go for a heavy swing. Ignores target's damage reduction. We don't need to worry about that one. Let's go for a regular swing. Bit of a shame that they managed to break it, but that's okay. Alright, Ivy. Want you down here if I can. Let's try and take out the incoming dangers where possible. Can't hit them, but well, you can at least take them out, I guess. Sure. Go for it. Well done. Okay. Nefja. I don't want you to straight up attack him. I would like you to get in here. Prevent Gunnar from being flanked. Go for a solid blow. Well, we can't get there, but you might get a critical here. We're lucky.
Can't blame me for exploiting such an obvious opening.
It's true, you can't. Can't be blamed for that. I won't allow it. Right. Would love to get down here to heal Gunnar, but unlikely to be happening just yet. Instead, can I get a shot in? I can. But there's a good chance that this isn't strictly going to help me. I can get a shot in right there. You can go for an aim shot if you really wanted to. Sure. Actually, 95% chance you will take him out with this. There we are. Well done. That means Roskva. Actually, how about... Right, we're going to switch to non-lethal. We're going to go for a stun. 6% chance crit. Try it. There we are. Perfect. Right, this means that you can draw back for now, which I would like. Oscar, let's get you down. We'll get Gunnar healed. Gunnar, fall back. Oscar, could you please heal Gunnar? There we go. That's what we needed.
Very good.
I missed you, Gunnar. I really did. Truly. I would like you to block their approach if you can a bit. So they're going to have to move past you in order to get near. Okay, and turn. Well done on resisting that stun. Very well done. Okay, going for a sling attack. Yeah, harried. Not a biggie. Oh, this might hurt. No, didn't really hurt that much. Okay. Can you finish him off? You should be able to at this point. Well done. Now you can start making your way down for the rest of the battle. Thank you. Right, me. I really would love it if I could drop this on you. If I pop this there, it might force you out of your cover. Yes. Is this a shot now? Yes, it is. Perfect. 95% chance. If I go for this, 270s. Sure. Bad luck. Come on. There we go. That's a bit better. That's what we needed to see. Alright, Gunnar. Can I get rid of this guy's shield? I do believe you have got an ability for that. Shield hook. Yeah. Get rid of his shield, please. There we are. No more blocking for you, you scallywag. Ivy, you know what to do. 2 of these. Right in the face. If you can even hit them. Which apparently you can't. I should have read that first, but I really didn't expect you to suddenly not be able to do that. Bit of a pain, that one, but alright. Try again. Oh, no, you can't again. Oh, that's a bit wretched. Oh well. Given this then... Nefja, could you possibly charge around and deal with them? That'd be grand if you could. Thank you. Ivy let us down. It was mostly because I was bad at my job. Right. I could taunt you. Gunnar might be able to stun you with that. Instead... No, I'm going to taunt you instead. Coming out here, please. Ideally. Straight past Gunnar. There we go. Attack of opportunity. Oh, that was good. That was a crazy, fancy spin there. I approve. Very well done, you. I like that a lot. We are letting these ones survive, I guess, but... It's fine. We'll heal you in a moment. Alright, make sure you are still on that, please. Could we get rid of the shield? There we go. Nefja. Could you deal with them? Oh, they can't shield block, so... Thank you. Oh, it does confuse me, the whole... Yeah, I could totally shoot you in a non-lethal way. It's fine. There you go. Okay, did we spare you? I wonder. I wonder if that counted as sparing you. No one was hurt. Collect proof of Conor MacTaig's death. Did we complete that one? Optional, yes. We spared you in the encounter. Marvellous. Right. We'll just be grabbing everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Valuables. Yeah, I'll take those too. Right. Don't take everyone out. Water. Valuable. Sure. Wow, that was a lot of valuables, actually. Okay. Let's hope our farmer friend is still alive. 2 maximum. You can come along. Actually, we're going to be in a hut. Range isn't going to be as useful. Oskva, I want the healing. There's Leafir, I want your shield. Let's go. Let's see how this goes out. Hopefully the farmer isn't down. We'll see. Okay. Farmer leans against the wall as though he's trying to squeeze through it. He greets you with a vacant look. It's done. He's dead. You've done well. Thank you. It was a great risk. I heard the fighting. I'm glad to see you made it through unscathed. There was very little chance that they were going to defeat me. Armor oil. Okay. Valuables. Medicine. A cork. Very well. Or rather, some cork. Life sucker. My lord. Connell's head. This is pretty grim, even for Viking raiders, but what better proof could you ask than a man's dead? That a man's dead. Well, you could have taken his face, but that's probably even worse, actually. It's probably a lot less sacrilegious to just take the head. You know, I'm just gonna... Pardon me while I just, you know, carve his face off. Though I'm fairly certain all you'd need for Gunnar is his beard. It's like, look, how else can I have this beard other than having killed Gunnar? Because he's not going to just let me do it. I think that would be fairly legit. Right, 10% damage versus unarmored humans. Okay. It's a pretty nice sword. But I feel it would be better for you. Yeah, it's better damage. What's your current one? +5 by armor piercing. Oh, that's very nice, though. But this one has better armor piercing anyway, so yeah. You get an upgrade. There you go. Male biter. Who's going to have you? Well, you don't use swords. I guess it would fall to me since I'm one of the only people that does use swords. No, Cattle does as well, but no, we're gonna take male biter at this point. There we are. So we are going full on dual wielding then. Seems reasonable. But that's it. We did as we promised. That's the thing, is that I'm not big on if I say I'm going to do a thing, I will do it. Now, there's a bit of appreciation for where Roscoe was coming from. It's like, well, we said we would do this, but we didn't say we were gonna kill them. We just said we'd take care of it. That could mean anything. It's like, yeah, that was a little bit too clumsy for me though. But yeah, absolutely. There's a certain room for using your words where I would not say you have lied. I would say you have been incredibly sly, but not lied. Still, take care of it. I feel infers enough that you will actually, manage the situation in a generally positive way for the person who I was taking care of it for. But with that, we can head back to Perth. We have killed an enemy king. This is interesting. I would like to check the morale of my men if I can. Can I see them? I've got 6 loyal herdsmen. That's not too bad. But in the next episode, we're heading off to Perth. Specifically, we are going to hand in the head proof of Connell's death, which should hopefully ally us with the people of Perth, the Pictish king. But then we are going to be making a beeline for Skjern, no matter what else has to be done. We're already 1/5 of the way through the time that we have got to prepare for School Skullcleaver. Are we going to make it in time? I don't know, but that is it for this episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed and are looking forward to the next. And once again, thank you so much to the patrons who make this series possible. But with that, I will see you next time. Do take care, everyone.